Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon.
In the name of Amen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, the one and only true Lord, and Amen we trust, as the Republic of Mentellect, the real 144,000 is being gathered in this day and time, the Mentalists, the Amen race, the Bright race. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual Neva Menkares, and this is Mentellect Radio, and tonight we're going to be speaking about the great prison for the black and white race. What is the great prison for the black and white race? Basically, they're going to share out a sentence in the same body. Remember I kept talking about the grays, the children that are going to come from the mixture between black and white. Remember I kept talking about that? You see, since black people, or since we allowed ourselves to be made black people in the society, we allowed ourselves to be made black people in this system, we actually failed in the sight of the Amen. We actually failed in the sight of the Amen by allowing ourselves to become black people here. What do I mean by that? Like I said, everything in life is meant to be a test. This is an ultimate test for us, a test of survival, a test of wills, a test of future movement and motion. And some of our people passed the test, and many of our people failed the test, which is why the beast was able to overtake us, which is why we became black people, we became Negroes, and everything else up under the beast. And we fell further and further down the ladder. We lost our families, of which we at one point had decent families, after slavery, even before. We lost our families, we lost our values, we lost our morals, because why? We were trying to follow the so-called white man. You can't deny that. We followed him into religion, we followed him into spirituality, we followed him into all aspects of life. We tried to assimilate. What is the great prison that the black and white race, of the black race, for the black race and the white race? Basically, in the gray genetic, or in the gray race, the mixing, because like I said, that gray race is going to be crazy as hell, man. They're going to be bugged out of their mind. They're going to be more peaceful than they predecessors, but they're going to be still bugged out of their mind. They're going to be off. They're going to be functional idiots, a lot of them. You see, they're going to be functional, peaceful idiots, a lot of them, where the day take you and whatnot. You see, because you can look at them right now. If you look at a lot of these grays right now, like I said, they just look really off. These grays even look off. But they still look better than you have, man. Your gray offspring still, they look bugged out, but they still probably going to be in a better state of mind than you again will, and you have. Why will they be sentenced? Because, man, I did the wrong thing. The white man and the rest of these humans, they were born wrong. They were born degenerates. But you again chose to be degenerates right along with them, so y'all got to get punished, man. This ain't over, man. Who will sentence them? Amen will. The Lord will sentence the so-called black race and the white race. The Lord will sentence the so-called black race. And they already sentenced the white race. They're getting sentenced every day. Y'all are getting sentenced too, man. You see? Y'all getting sentenced too. Trayvon Martin and the little boy who got killed, that was a sentence against a woman, man. You see? Tamir Rice, that's a sentence against a woman, man. That you would raise your son to walk out here with a gun, a liberated black female to walk around with sticking a gun in people's faces, or playing like that. Who will be spared? The bright race, the bronze race will be spared. The next conductor of living power, the prism. What is the bright prism of freedom? The bright prism of freedom is the fourth dimension. That is the open door to extended color, living color, which is the open door to extended reception. You see, think of it as going from black and white to color, like in the damn Wizard of Oz, where you get to see everything as it really is. That's going to be the prism that we're headed toward. Out of the prison and into the prison. But that's it. We're going to talk more about that, so I'm going to get more into the bright prism more and more. Look for that topic. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentellect Patreon. Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
It's the Republic of Mentellect, rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the Republic of Mentellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue.